breathe, I feel like I inhale pleasure. Higher than the drugs can ever take you. More powerful than money's wealth can make you. The energy that shake you up and wake you. Good morning, the world changing. Spirit warm when the cold draining. Dream states in our flow paintings. These days I'm whole training. Now I hear everything that my soul saying. Fears disappeared crystal clear. I'm here, no playing. Blessed to be surrounded with the best I've ever found. Right now I'm checking if I'm dreaming, cause I'm sure to wake up now. I guess it's real, I guess I'm here, I guess I'm down. Give this everything and more. My love is infinite, unconditional, without a doubt. About to force the path I dreamed about. Through depths where the signs never seen or found. All bets on the path, I believe it now. All the prayers that you have, bro, I need them now.
Hell yeah, man. Lit, dude.
But yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about. I gotta show you that kind of shit because I'm talking all sort of shit on artists that I used to love.
Yeah.
And look up to. And it's like, I can't just say all that and be like, you know what I mean? It's like, do you see what I mean?
Yeah, no, I heard it. Like, I was telling, like, Rose, like, when she was in the Omegle with you, I was like, no, I see what he's saying, like, even though, like, you're, like, basically dissing, like, my favorite rappers, like, it's like, no, it's all good.
I feel you, bro. I diss them because they the only rappers I ever loved, son.
Yeah, it's like you gotta go out, like, go after who's like, you feel like is in your lane, like, competition.
Your best homies, you know what I mean? It's like, because you want better for them, because you have higher hopes for these people. For real. And the only main radio rapper that I really love all this shit, dude, J. Cole. Except ho shit, he'll talk bitch, or fuck a hoe, bitch, or fuck a hoe. It's like, but everything other than that,
Yeah.
perfect. Like,
Trying to think of
money.
the one J. Cole song that I really like. Can't think of.
Almost all of them, my bad, dude. Power Trip, fucking She Knows, dude. I mean, even the main ones, like, I haven't even heard his back catalog. I've heard his famous shit, and I love it.
Yeah. I think the song that I know is, like, not one of the super popular ones, but it might be, like,
Which ones? Because I probably haven't even heard it.
the one that I'm thinking of. Oh, apparently. Maybe it is actually more popular than I thought.
Yeah, the Blue music video.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
63 million views. I was like, it's one of his lesser known ones.
Yeah, he like dancing. It's just like him and he's showing her like the set.
He's talking about like his mom and stuff, and then like some watch or something.
Dude, bro, my stuff. I'm so glad you know what J. Cole is, dude.
Yeah.
Because it's like, for me to say like, fuck UA, fuck Joey Badass, fuck Flatbush, do you see what J. Cole is that they aren't?
Yeah, but I also see what like he's not touching on in his raps, but I don't think that it's because he's not aware of it or whatever. Like
That's what I'm saying though, bro. Like,
that's why you can like him and
astral project.
yeah.
Literally. Like it's nothing. I'm not even playing, dude. And they have since they've been like 13, dude. And they're the most pain, demon infested, tortured souls I've ever seen. So it's like, let me say this, like, these people who you're like, wow, this fucking knowledge and shit, like spiritual knowledge. It's like, bro, there is a certain amount of spiritual knowledge. There is something to do with spiritual wisdom, bro.
Like
And spiritual wisdom is very fucking simple, dude. I'll explain spiritual wisdom.
I feel like most people got into all the third eye chakra shit after they heard, you know, Pro Era and like Indigo shit and the movement and all that. But like I was into that like years before
Me too, dude.
I heard
Same,
about
always
that.
going to goddamn third eye fucking meditation crystal showers.
Yeah, like I have like ohms and amethysts around like
And that's what I mean, bro.
way before Amethyst Rockstar. I was rocking the amethyst.
Word, dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like, that's why we got into their music. And dude,
Yeah.
that's why I hate it now.
I thought it was so cool. I was like, wait, there's somebody rapping. I like rap music. And he's rapping about the shit that I like. Like, nobody else is rapping about that shit.
Revelation, man, word, I feel you, but that's what I mean, homie. Listen, the devil, you know, is less motherfucking, I swear on my
You mean
life,
like
dude, it's like,
the Christian devil? Like Satan or something? Or like...
look at Eminem and Jay-Z and Beyonce or whatever, and you like, bro, that's obviously some devil shit.
Oh, yeah, like, I feel you on that. Like, a lot of people are like, no, it's just stupid. Like, it's not Illuminati.
You are outwardly classifying them as
Yo, what?
vibe, dude. It's just meant to hit different audiences.
Yeah, but like I think that you can't like dispute the fact that like they are using like repetitive like low decibel like beats, you know, like they are kind of like entrancing, and like they're like, if you look at the Billboard like top 10 songs. Yeah.
Sorry, but you're looking at underachievers like they're differently. Like, look at Herb Shuttle.
No, I feel it, but he's also talking about like fucking like
It's like
good shit in that.
repetitive, catchy, Herb Shuttle. It's like, dude, yo, and listen, like the shit that they talk about, like, I'm a god, yo.
I believe that though, like because but what they're trying to teach. Are you Christian? I wouldn't fault you for it if you were, like.
But when I straight pray, it's to God, as mostly to Jesus. There's a fucking poster, or I mean, like giant wall tapestry of Siddhartha over there.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
There's like,
Dreamcatcher.
There's an Indian shaman summoning a wolf spirit there.
Yeah, so it's like, would you say you're more spiritual than like one denomination?
Oh my God, that to say the least. I mean, I am spiritual. Not am I more. I am spirit. I am a shaman, which is like a spiritual leader of a village would understand the views of every opposing village and this and that. It's like, I don't blame anyone for anything I love.
Yeah.
Everything I love, bro.
But I feel like what UA is saying when they're like step to the gods and stuff, but what they're trying to say like is beyond that. Like, we're all gods. We're all
like, we all gods. We all nah, fool.
like, because we're the only one that's gonna create the universe around us, you know.
Part of God.
Yeah, it's not.
Part of God.
You can't say like I'm God, like I'm better than you. It's like we're all.
Even I am a god, bro. You are not a god. I'm sorry, bro, but let me.
Yeah, and it's like less ego,
Let me put it real,
no
bro.
ego with it, you know.
This little fuckboy shit. I mean, I'm sorry, I gotta go a little full.
You're fine.
This little fuckboy Negro, like, I fucking relate mostly with black culture. I mean,
Yeah,
you feel me?
I feel the same
This
way.
little shit fuck boy come up trying to say he's a god because he has a fucking gold chain and he's had his dick sucked a few times. Do you fucking understand that shit? Do you fucking understand the sort of like level of Satanism involved in that? Do you know what Satanism is, bro?
Yeah.
It's about putting the godship in yourself.
Yeah, Satanism is about like power and knowledge.
Satanism, bro, and what he's talking about is literal Satanism in spirit.
Yeah, like
And I'm not talking literal Satan, like, oh, I worship Satan.
not like the
Go make songs and
Judeo-Christian
think I'm
Satan,
they
but
were fucked over by him too, dude. Same way a lot of Christians are. Same way a lot of Buddhists are. There's a lot of fucking religions that make it work. There's a lot of Islam tricked by Satan. There's a lot of Islam led by God. There's a lot of Buddhists led by Satan. A lot of Buddhists led by God. Do you understand me? It's like,
Yeah.
it's very subtle. Can't put it down to a religion.
yeah, I wouldn't pick. I don't think I could pick one if you like put a gun to my head and said like pick a religion. Like,
No,
I mean, I'd do it probably. Like, you wouldn't shoot me, but
think the universe, that shit never gonna happen, and you don't ever have to stress on it like
Yeah, but I like
And I think it's,
Buddhism. I like Hinduism. I like, you
I
know.
think you should look up, I think it's called Taoism,
Oh, okay.
T-O.
Yeah, like the monks,
It's
Taoist monks and
Taoism
stuff.
is what I've always understood to be the religion of every religion.
I just like Buddhists
I don't
because they
fuck with it.
weren't.
I haven't yet, but it's like word. It's about like harmonizing every fucking being, and I guess that's what I am. Maybe I should be now. Like that's what the fuck I believe. Like, but I also believe in like I'm like, hey, bro, my bro, Jesus, homie, my homie, and in that voice, I'm like, hey, bro, my Lord, bro. You feel me? It's like it's the same as like if your father is a king, your brother is a prince, but you're his brother too. You feel me? It's not like, oh, please.
Yeah.
It's like, I bro, please. You feel me? It's like y'all got the authority, but it's like, hey. But with God, dude, I'm like, yo, like whatever the fuck you think, we like go for
So,
it, man. You know what
do
I mean?
you?
Like,
Oh,
real
okay, okay.
shit.
But do you personally believe in one all-knowing, like omniscient, omnipresent, or whatever God? Like,
Fuck yeah. I don't believe in that, bro.
oh, you don't?
Do you believe that they fucked it in the bottle? I
Hmm.
mean, belief is not, I mean, belief is not even a fucking strong enough word. It's like, do I believe in that? I say no, not like, I don't believe in that. It's like, I know that shit. Like, I know I'm sitting here thinking, not even as a human. I know, therefore I am type shit.
Yeah. Like
I just
perception,
know this
consciousness, shit.
universe, like, pure, straight up clarity that this universe has a higher consciousness.
Let's see if I can find this. Yeah, it's right over here. I don't know if it's a book that you'll be able to find anywhere. I found it at a used book shop, and like I went in there with the intention of just like not like reading any, not like sifting through every book or whatever, but just kind of like looking across the shelves and just seeing if anything stuck out at me. And like this book did, and I just like looked at it and I was like, okay, I need this book. And Das. Do you know it?
That's like a huge inside joke from my homies. Be like, oh, like Das Ganja.
Have you heard of the book or?
Das Weed, Das Bomb, Das Ganja. That's so funny. Das Energy. Das Energy.
And it's spelled with an I.
I do.
Yeah. And the shit is just crazy. Like I didn't read the entire book. Like even though it's not a hard read or anything. It's just something that I kind of got and like looked through and I was like, wow, this is really dope. Like, but it's by Paul Williams.
Das Energy, I swear to God, man, I'm gonna bookmark it right here.
And
Paul
it,
Williams.
like I read the end of it, which I normally never do with books. Like I don't ever just go to the end and read it, but
I feel you.
I just had to see, like, I was like, what's the last word? Like, let's see. And it's gotta help us all. And then I was like, okay, now I'm interested. I was like, let me see what's the second last page. And I was like, and I just like kept going back, and I went back like for like 10 pages, and I read it, and I was like, holy shit! They just like, he literally like explains like how like the universe, like energy and stars and stuff cannot be created nor destroyed. Like if that's true, then like we are like energy, and so like it just like goes through all this shit, and it's like, and this is God, this is what we are, this is energy, this is what we need to do, this is the kingdom, like heaven, find ourselves, express ourselves. I was just like tripping. Energy is what fills the universe. Energy is what comes and goes. Consciousness is what defines the energy. Under that consciousness, we're each in touch with all of it. Under means within. Truth is found within, and bringing it to consciousness is the act of creation. It's just like a bunch of like this is like 2 pages in the book. That's all that's on it.
Damn.
You know, and it's like every page is kind of like that. But some of them have, you know, like a lot. But most of them,
Cool though, dude. Damn, no, that's even cooler.
yeah, it's just like he put what he needed to on each page, and then he's like, okay,
Because you don't need that much.
yeah,
Dude, I
that's
feel
the whole
you. It's
fucking
like
page.
You're explaining everything and gets simpler.
And it's really cool. Like he says, like at the beginning, he's like saying that there's no such thing as, or he says, to perceive something as evil is to imagine that object, that person is not a part of me. He's something else. To perceive
Yeah,
evil
exactly.
is attempt to deny that we are all one.
Exactly, bro. Word up. This
It's
one
so fucking cool.
I guarantee you this book is psychedelic.
Yeah, and I don't know his background or anything, but fuck yeah, man.
I need to get me some fucking food, man. My ulcer, bro. My ulcer hurting, though.
I hear you. Well, I got you on Skype.
Way too much.
Remind me, what is your Skype?
Uh,
Remind me, what is your Skype? I know I messaged you that day.
Blunts, bro. Dr. Blunts. All lowercase, all one word. D.R. Blunts. Dr. Blunts.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I said one love, and you said infinite vibration, homie. Yeah, take off, go get some food.
I think that tasted like the smell of the forest camping as a child. Nothing but nostalgic, beautiful taste and smell. Sometimes it just hit deep, like in childhood smelling them. Like a specific camp on where I was at when I smelled that shit. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Smells and tastes really are like way more specific than any other memory, dude.
I love camping.
And me too, bro. Like, really, honestly, like my favorite shit to do that is like a regular activity that you can just do for cheap. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like it's really fun though every time. Like, never gets old, but costs like $15. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Can't do
however
everything
much
for
you,
less,
you
bro.
need to spend on some food and shit. Like,
Word, and it's like I only go camping with people that like meditate and like love nature and fucking smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we go out there, we just straight up, we like living in nature. We hardly camping, dude. We just like living in nature. We got a tent to crash in. You know what I'm saying?
yep, yep.
Much love, my brother. Hey, brother, you stay healthy. I need me some food before my stomach fucking implodes on itself. Bro.
Alright, man. Take it easy, dude. One love.
Shit, hey. Fuck me, one for the world.
I exhausted my supply.
I feel you, man. You deserve to try, dude. Cheers, man, to your health, bro.
Cheers, dude. Take it easy. I'll hit you up on Skype or something sometime.
For real, dude, for real. Do so.
Alright. Take it easy.
God bless, my brother. God bless.
You too, man.
Yeah.
See ya. That dude's cool.